What's up? It's your girl Jess of Just Lifestyle. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to show you guys a fast and very effective way to soak off your nails. If you have acrylics, you'll need these items that I've shown here, especially if you're going to drill. So make sure that you have some protective eyewear along with acetone, a bowl. You're also going to need a zipless freezer bag along with more pieces of paper towel, and I'll get into that a little bit later. So right now, as you can see, I'm going to start e-filing. You absolutely do not have to do this step. You can actually soak your nails without the e-file and without actually manually filing with a manual nail file. This step is optional. However, depending on how thick you have your acrylic, you may want to do this step. I actually have soaked off my nails within 15 minutes. If you don't do this step, again, you don't have to, but if you don't do this step, it could take you maybe about 20 to 25 minutes for a final finish with your soak off. I'm also actually wearing gel polish, so this e-file is going to help me remove that layer first. Then I'm going to follow that along with a soft e-file removal of the actual acrylic. So you're going to repeat this step for each finger until they're all finished. I'm going to go ahead and speed up the process, as you can see here. Next, you're going to get your nippers and just check to see if you have any lifting. If you do have any lifting at all, you want to go ahead and nip that away, because it doesn't make sense to pretty much have that on your hands if you're soaking it off. Now, for the next step, water. You're going to need hot water. If you have a nail bowl, that's great. Use that. If you don't, find you a nice mixing bowl, a small mixing bowl, something, this one looks large, but trust me, it's not. Something that would typically be used to mix eggs with. I found this at Walmart, and what I basically do is I add 2 bowls of hot water because I'm going to soak both hands at the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, please be cautious of the temperature of your water. What's up, new loves? Stop what you're doing right now. Hit those buttons that you see down below so you'll never miss out on any of my awesome videos. Join the crew. I repeat, I do not want you burning yourself. This is very important. Make sure that that temperature is good enough to soak off your nails but not burn you. Very important. Go ahead and grab that zipless freezer bag. You're going to need it for this step. You're going to add a sheet of paper towel to the bottom of that bag. Followed by that, you're going to add about a half cup of pure acetone. This step, as you can see here, I have inserted the bag over the hot water. When you put your hands in the water, you're kind of going to put your hands down into the bowl. So that way the water is kind of covering the fingertips, or pretty much the fingers of your hand. That's why it's very important for you to make sure that you have a comfortable temperature of water. As you can see, mine's is a little bit hot. I'm kind of going in and out because that water pretty much heated up that acetone really fast. My nails for 2 to 5 minute intervals. As you can see, I've taken my hands out and now I'm using a metal implement to go ahead and push off the softened acrylic. It doesn't make sense to keep it on the nail, so if you're doing this soak off for yourself or if you have a client, make sure that you do this step because it does speed the process. As you can see, my hands look crusted and dusted. When I say they are dried out, you definitely want to practice safe hygiene. You want to make sure that you and your client have clean hands prior to start, and you also want to make sure that your client washes their hands again after the soak off. Very important. This is the last soak check, so I'm checking to see and make sure everything is free and clear from the nail surface. And it kind of is. I'm picking my own hands. Don't do that if you have a client. But if you're doing this at home, doing your own hands, that's just fine. And as you can see, everything is soaked off. No damage to the nail. Everything is free and clear. And I'm just gonna do one more step. I'll show you. Also, if you've got to take that polish off those toes, don't waste that acetone. I'll show you in a second. And that's how much acetone I have left. So if you're doing your nails yourself at home, don't waste it. Go ahead and wipe your nails off just to ensure that you have everything off of your nails. Do that with the damp paper towel that you were using in that bag. Followed by that, again, if you have polish on your toes that needs to come off, this is the perfect time to use that remaining of the acetone. Now, to properly discard this, you're going to go ahead and grab that first sheet of paper towel that you used as a surface protector for your table. Go ahead and place it inside of the bag with the other sheet. You're going to push it all the way down so those sheets of paper towel can pretty much absorb the acetone. Close the bag tight, tie a knot, and discard. Simple. If you like more videos like this, comment down below. Until next time, peace and love.